Okay, so here we go. This is the final video for Lowgun, which is amazing. And I fit out a Punisher. I'm going to show you the fit because it is pathetic. And I've got a micro warp drive and I've got an afterburner. In theory, if I get caught in a bubble, I'm hoping to be able to burn back to the gate. Although once I'm there, I don't know what I will do. I've got a little bit of tank, and you can see that I've got a 2.5 second align, so sub 3. I've got a lot of slippery, low friction nozzles here. And I've got some fireworks. Oh, did I change the name? No, I'm going to set the name to the Bill Kill. The Bill Kill, I think. Bill Kill. And I'm going to set off on the campaign trail. I said I'm going to start at 8 p.m. UK time, which is in about 5 minutes or so. So I think what I need to do is get myself over to Luminaire, which is fabulous, basically French word. Sing Luminaire. Set destination. So I was watching some videos of people running the campaign trail earlier on, and it's kind of cool. I lived in Solitude, or one of my alts lived in Solitude for a little while, but basically the first mission is to head to Solitude, which is one of the best known ISK islands. So it says that there are some optional shortcuts through nullsec. But I think I'm going to try and keep to lowsec as much as possible, because I think that we've got most chance of getting killed then. The purpose of this whole mission is to get blown up, and it's to give away the Billion ISK. If I get through a few of the jumps, then that will be absolutely brilliant, but I don't expect I'm going to. I didn't even check what got in my head. Let's have a look and see what mutations. Okay, so these are all the free, with the exception of the limited ocular. I think these are all the ones that were free for the storyline missions. Giving away his prizes, yeah. So he's virtually a worthless clone. So if one of those drops, that's a nice little bonus for whoever kills me. So I think, without further ado, I'm going to roll over to Luminaire. Oh, here's a little bit of drama. So let's go. So I don't really have a plan. I did have a quick look earlier on Eve Gate camp check. And yeah, there's loads of kills. And the only real tactic I've got is that when I'm in low sec, I'm going to warp to a Celestial rather than just warping gate to gate. Warping gate to gate is pretty much guaranteed the quickest way to get popped. I have got some wine as well, so you might hear the occasional slurp. So cheers. Oh, that's good. Right. The Dutch courage. I am going to miss flying around in Galente space. It's been amazing. I've tried to publicize this a bit on social media. So I put posts up in a couple of the Facebook Eve groups. One or two people have suggested that I'm going to be responsible for a smart bomb nightmare. There's a few contenders here, I'm guessing. The irony of getting popped before I even start the trail. I would like to make a couple of jumps before dying in a blaze of glory. these guys all look like they're to start camping. 133. So yeah, place your bets. How many jumps are we going to make before we get popped? I'm thinking 10. Oh, it's a little bonus. So we are in Luminaire. Need to walk to the Federation Grand start line. Excuse me, coughing. It's the campaign trail. Oh, the campaign trail starting line I should have gone to. Oops. So, campaign trail starting line. That's a good start. Warping to the wrong place. It's a little bit of EVE history, which is the purpose of the campaign trail, I guess. So I should warp out Celestials here. Some ganky noise. Oh. Being scanned, I think. Stargate. So I am going to go to Old Man Star. Set destination. First one is in OSEC, and that is going to be gate camped to bits, obviously. So let's give it a go. I think for the first couple that are basically in HiSec, I'm just gonna go for it. You're a long time dead, as they say. Oh, I should have fired some fireworks. Shucks. Next jump, I promise. So this one is 5 jumps. It's like we've got some one being followed, I think. It's cool. Zoom in on our boy. Fireworks. I've got to target something to launch fireworks at it. Okay, I shall hold on to that until somebody tries to kill me. I love this Punisher and I love this skin. It looks so cool. Beautiful. Got some travel buddies here. Traditional logic is to use shuttles because they've got almost instant align times. But where's the fun in that? Got to make it a little. And these are all the systems that I've been floating around in the whole time. It's kind of cool. 23 people in local, and I'm 2 jumps away. Time for more wine. Old Man Darius, Stargate. Apologies to all French speakers again. It's quiet-ish. getting a little 82 in local. But there are some player-owned stations here. So live here. As you can see, Bill Kill here is aligning really quickly. Somebody else doing the trail as well. So when we are in the next system, Old Man Star, we are going to warp to a Celestial rather than... Oh, look at all those wrecks. There have been some bad boys in this system. Excuse me. Star. Barriers Stargate. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be arriving in a direction that the gankers don't suspect. Stargate. Let's warp. Do you know what? We're close enough that we can scan. Scan. Let's be all tactical in that. There's a Tristan. Okay, that looks like it's further away. Let's sort the distance. Okay, so looks like there's nothing nearby, so let's just go for it. Let's go for it. One ganker in system. Mick Wild, name check. Lots of people dead here, look at this. Right, so let us warp out to Celestial again. Board. Nice. Okay, so let's keep the D-scan up. See where the next target is. So the next one is Ostuvin. Oof. Okay. So here we have to make a bit of a decision. Right, that's good. So there are a couple of low secs. Really low secs. Oof, I'm gonna have to take my jumper off. Excuse me. So I've managed to get myself stuck between my jumper, my chair, and my desk. Awesome. You'd have thought I'd have got the hang of clothes. My age. Okay, so shall we just do the 36 routes? 36 jumps of route. I think we should. Let's do that. Is there any advantage? I think we are certainly going to get some ganky boys now. So let's go for it. So we've got a couple of high sec systems. This is the Solitude one, isn't it? Yes, it is. So yeah, Solitude is probably the best known high sec island. It's a null sec. Fascinating. be hanging around. Yeah, let's just go for it. If we die, we die. Leave a beautiful corpse. Okay. We are in high, so we're just going to go gate to gate at this point. Jump quite quickly this time. Local looks a little quiet. How about if we get to the target, I'll launch some fireworks then. There we go. I've got to justify having these fireworks in my hold. Some bonus rewards along the way, by the look. Too dramatic. Still in sec, so I'm still going to go. I'm a little Sino-Alt. Awesome name. I might give someone 50 million for having an awesome, for the best name of the trip. What do you think? That'd be a giggle, wouldn't it? I just picked up some random fireworks. Trip. No particular significance. This is a quiet system. That's good. Nobody's flashing as a suspect. There's a particular noise that is made when somebody scans your ship. I don't know whether the recording will quite pick it up, but if I hear it, I shall let you know. Let's see what. I think it's a shame that you can't just launch fireworks. It's a shame that they have to be launched at something. That messed with my plans a little bit. But hey, we are all good. We are looking for shuttle wrecks. Shuttle wrecks will tell us that there's been some ganking or gate camp going on. Yeah, I found a wormhole that took me to Solitude years ago, and I lived there with an alpha character just because it was so well known and I thought it sounded really cool. So yeah, it's like a little thriving microcosm. Perhaps one day, oh, do you know what? Perhaps I'll do a no-gun challenge there one time. See, now this stuff is writing itself. Although, while this event is on, it's probably going to be a bit too busy. Okay, so we go from a 0.6 system to a 0.2, is it? 0.2. I suspect that that's Pretty good candidate for the ganking. Last couple of systems where I'm going to jump directly. Oh, skills. Sort that out. If and when we get blown up. Okay, game face is on. It's just more. So we've got 14 in local. Somebody's scanning Navy Heron, which means they've got combat drones, I suspect. A little busier here. I think that we have about 3,500 points, and I think one smart bomb volley will kill us. So we're slightly tankier than a shuttle, but only just. This side of the gate. Nobody uncloaked on this side of the gate, I'd say. So we're going to warp to a celestial object. Planet. It's fairly quiet in here, but I don't. Yeah. Lady Shinano got is in her capsule. So we are 17 AU away from the gate. In 70. Look like it. Okay, let's go for it. Excuse me. So we are 9 jumps in. Just about to do our 10th. Wow, okay. So let's warp to Celestial. So we're going to try and get within 14 AU of the gate, hopefully. So that I can de-scan and see if there's anything lurking there. No Prodobry. Quite unlucky to get hit by him, I think. Them, rather. So if there's anything at 10.7. 10.7, asteroid belt. It must be frustrating if this is your home, and all of a sudden thousands of capsuleers are rolling through in their shuttles. It must be quite a tense time. So this is the longest stretch of very low sec systems. People in this system. Let's go to a celestial. So we 10.2 warp 170. Scan when we get there. So we are very close. Oof. Oof. Right, we're just going to jump. I dropped in on 4 people hauling. Tense. That's the most tense I've been on this whole exercise so far. Just dropped a little hello in the local there to try and show that I'm not any kind of threat. So there's an Astra House nearby. It's just random. So the gate is 26.4. So hopefully it's picked an. So oh no, I'm going away from the gate. Okay. So I've just done a boob there. So let's find somewhere that's 30. Let's try that. Yes, this is an unfeasibly huge system, which should have put some background music on, shouldn't I? Do you know what? Just gonna go for it. My choice. This is a huge system, and my choice of which celestial to hide at is proving terrible. Could have looked on the D scan to give me a bit more of it. So there's a bit of a local spike happening. Like local spike of 2. So we want to be 6, 7. I'm hitting the V key to run the D scanner. Obviously, you can hit the screen button if you want as well. So we are target gate. Do we risk it? Let's look at see what's nearby. So let's to within 50 of there. Obviously close if these guys are mining. I'm actually pretty tense. Wish I was a little bit more drunk. Nobody home. Let's jump. did think that I should have had somebody come along and talk with me in the background so that it was a bit more interesting to listen to. So we have 21 jumps to go. Now, okay, can you see that we've got quite a few people that are flashing red here? Is there any? Yes. Okay, let us warp the hell out of here. No, they are... Oh, there we go. That was an actual reasonably decent camp there, I think. Which makes me think that we may have... I think there was four people there. So I'm hoping that the gate out is clear. Looks like a lot of wrecks here. Okay, let's just go for it. The whole point of this is to die gloriously, isn't it? So 07 Holy 4 and Troiner are doing good work there. Adding lots of quality content to the game. Oh, no, I just jumped straight to it, didn't I? Ooh, was that a miscalculation? I suspect so. To get away with it that time. I was getting complacent there because we were getting near the small little patch of ISK. If I remember rightly, I think this is just 3 systems in a row. There's 1 person in system, so let us... Some big ships have been on here. So how... 8 is 9.3. 3. Okay, no, that's fine. I've never set out to deliberately get killed. It's hilarious. You can hear the laughter in my voice, can't you? So we are heading to a 0.5 system. I think we're going to be able to breathe for a couple of jumps. Might dock up. There's a station not let in. Dock up here for a minute. Have a bio break. So let me just get settled in. Be back in a few. Okay, we're back. Let's go. We are at the 17 jump mark, which means we are pretty much halfway through. Impressive. So we have a... I think if we look on the map, I think these are 3 systems that are tiny, tiny little high-sec island. Yeah. Surrounded by low-sec. We are powering along. More wine, I think. Jump again. In my head, I thought that 8 p.m. UK time on a Sunday, and I think there's about 40,000 capsuleers logged in. I was thinking this is going to be the peak time. Oh, I saw a lot of wrecks then. Interesting. I think it might have been perhaps at a belt or something. I thought this was going to be peak ganking time. So, although we had that one quite efficient looking. Oh, we could just jump this one. Let's jump this one. We had that one pretty efficient gate camp. I was expecting a few more, really. So what a lot of people in shuttles do is they complete this mission and then they ride the Suicide Express back to their starting point and then get another shuttle. And I did consider it, but it felt a little bit against the spirit of the mission, but I may well regret that. So these next little 3 systems here, I would say are the most likely place to get a camp now. Because, oh, there's somebody in a shuttle just arriving. Go to a Celestial for this one. Oh wow, I'm on my own. Okay, I didn't expect that. That is surprising. As per my earlier comments about how this is kind of peak EU time, and I think if my sums are correct, in the US it's going to be sort of round about lunchtime, isn't it? So I'd have thought a few of our American bros would have been logging in as well. Surprise. Surprise is good, right? So this is a 0.1 system, followed by a 0.2 and a 0.2. I think we're going to get some action in this next system. Relatively quiet. Much going on at the gate. How way was the gate? 35.2. So let's find something that at 30. There's no actual plan to the Celestials I pick. If I don't know what I'm doing, then nobody can predict what I'm doing. It would be a shame for something to happen. I said it out loud. My peasant brain is instantly suspicious that by saying something you make it happen. So we are heading to Anki. Let's give it a go. Alts here. Maybe 3 alts. Perhaps that's somebody out doing some mining. Oh, do you know there's probably some nice here, isn't there, for the mining challenge? That would make sense, wouldn't it? This would be a good place to beat your challenge. Okay, so what have we got here? Rex? Or other players? Somebody's been killed. So let us... oh gosh, we're not far away. Okay. Let's go for... 70. Let's risk it. So I think there's, did it say there's 142 jumps in total, of which we are about a third of the way through, I think. But I think maybe those were solo in this system as well. In my main, I used to harvest, salvage and skins off of the NPC miners. And some of the skins and some of the drops were worth a couple hundred million. So it was actually quite worth it for a while, but I don't know if it's quite as profitable as it used to be. Okay, so we have, this is the last of the low sec systems for this part of the journey, and I've got one other person in system with me. I'm aiming for this 26.2. Let's try these. Yeah, American players, tell me if my thinking was kind of off the mark, really. Is it in my head? I thought we would have been. So we're looking for Evelette. So we're in Eve, Evel, maybe? Evev? Excuse my ramblings. So let's go. Yeah. My God, all of these things look alike. Make the way. Oh, do you know what? Life's too short. Death isn't permanent in Eve anyway. So is the deal that I only get some points if I complete everything? Get 10 political favour and 20 points by getting to Postuvan. Should we just go for these last couple of jumps? I think we should. Just go for it. Just make sure. Steam. Oh, not that one, idiot. That one. So a lot of these sites have links to the Eve lore. So there's a lot of history, there's a lot of in-game history connected to these sites that we're visiting. It's doing some people. I suspect when I edit this video, I'm going to make it quite a bit shorter. I think the ones where we've got gate camps and activity in, I think we'll maybe share that. And hopefully I'm going to share my glorious death. Obera. A little bit of hauling. Somebody's been... Shuttlebutt. Fantastic name. Absolutely love that. Octanev. That is a fantastically flamboyant French name. I love it. Jumping to... I wondered if Shuttlebutt was scouting this side of the gate for a camp on the other side, but yeah, that way. Shout to my Ganker boys. Good work. Had a panic there thinking that I hadn't hit record. So I guess, oh man, I'm not going to tempt my peasant luck again by talking about how this is going to end up. Oof. Suspects there. Just for a second. Wonder if they are coming or going. Going. Algos. Algos is a fantastic looking ship. In my head, I always think it looks a bit like a World War II bomber plane or something. Just imagine this with some big old wings sticking out the side. Absolutely fantastic drone boat. Somebody flashing yellow there. Some mining. Somebody in a shuttle. Oh, somebody is scanning here, look. Gura, mining ship. Just getting a 0.6. Let's just go for it. Somebody else on the campaign trail, I think. It already jumped by the time I said hello. Darn it. Two jumps to go. We have done good work here tonight, folks. Is a lot of people in the system. 33, considering the systems that we've been going through. 27. 07 to you. Fly safe. Lots of player-owned structures here. Look at that. I like the idea of doing a no guns challenge. Solitude. Fun. Do we just go for it? No memorial site. Let's go and park somewhere. Memorial research site. This keep star was constructed by the Society of Conscious Thought and acted as a research facility for the study of the Kyonoke plague. So it must be in here. Extra stupid. Oh, right there. Okay, so this is where we are heading. Nobody's flashing suspect at the moment. Might just park up in this open clone. Actually, I could just park a clone in here. So this is where we're going to head once we've hit the target. Wow, look at that. Sightseeing. Walk up. Okay, so I've got my 20 points and my 10 points of political favour. Not yet, because I don't want to be hauling that anywhere. Let's just get our breath back for a minute and recap what we've done so far. So we've done good work. Let us jumps to be thing. Oh. Okay. 2 jumps. Infomorph psychology, that was it. I couldn't think of the word. So what skill books do I need? Let's go for it. Jacked. Train. 16 minutes, but we've got a load of unnamed points. So let's skill point. So perfect. So now we need to make sure we've got something else. Let's go for. Hope we've maxed those out. Spaceship command. See what we've got. Some gaps in here. So we could do Caldari frigate, but there's no advantage in that. Advantage in. Stick that in there. That helps us with our mining destroyer. So 3 days and 9 hours. Okay. Spaceship command. That's a better one. Right. Let us at the front of the queue. Let's apply some points to spaceship command and see if we've got. So we've got a 115281. Yes. Excellent. So that should give us a tiny little bit of extra navigation skills. We don't need Galente. Well, we kind of do. Shields. Let's see what we've got in shields. Tactical shield. Shield compensating. Let's just put in. What the heck? Let's look at our. Good. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have exceeded our... As an alpha player, you have a hard and fast restriction as to how many skills you can... how many skill points you can get. Okay, so this system is a little bit better, a little bit busier with so I hashed up the spelling there for my little friendly greeting. Somebody's got some mining going on in here. That's a porpoise. Mackinaw. And a Mackinaw. Interesting choice of fleet mining. If you're doing fleet mining, you'd be better off with a Hulk. Hulk has to yield and better range, I think. Mackinaw's the top tier solo mining ship. It's got a big cargo hold. A big mining hold. Gravitational wave observatory. Excellent. So we've only got to make another 35 points and we get 75,000 skill points. That's going to be quite useful. I'm still not absolutely sure what we need the residential favor tokens for. Claim reward. There we go. Let's see where the next heading to. Molia. Oh, this one is... Oh, this one's quite special. I'll try not to spoil it. Wow. 71 jumps. And we're going through those dodgy little patches of low again. Oh, 71. So I could... Oh, I forgot to install a clone. Okay. Let's have a clone. See what services are. Huh? Services. Clone Bay. Yes. Right. Let us clone. Let's leave a clone here. And what I might do is I might leave a clone here. I might write express back to HiSec. Oh, Sarah. Oh, it's sending us to Amar. Okay, interesting. Where our journey began. That's kind of interesting. So our home station is... Is there any advantage in riding the Suicide Express? Interesting. Now I've got a decision to make. Install a clone here for 500,000. I'm going to jump into the clone with no... Jump into the clone with no modules in my head. Just messed that. Story of my life. There you go. So the clone that I've parked in Geronique has got some modules in it. Not anything too ridiculous. Let us think about this. So our home station is Grinacan, which is 36 jumps away. So if I were to jump to Grinacan, that would put us halfway. Yeah, let's do it. Let's ride the Suicide Express. Undocked to destroy them. Self-destruct. Right. Oh, Do Dixie. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to leave my ship and my clone here in Solitude. We are suddenly a lot nearer our target. So I'm going to quickly fit out another Punisher. There's probably going to be a pause in the video at this point. Okay, we are back on the case. Yeah, I just swapped into a new ship and it cost me about 12 million ISK. It's possible that we might ride Express another time. Oh, let's change the skin. Shall we? Boring Amar skin. Amarian. What? This skin expires in 100 days. Gosh, I expect to be space dust at that point. So while we're thinking, while we're traveling, I'm going to just go to Eve. Check. I'm just going to go gate to gate for 34 jumps. There's a strong possibility that we will fast forward through all of this unless something dramatic happens. I think Bay was where there was the kill. So Coley... Oh, this system... oh, there you go. There's our little gate camp. Evening all. Windowsill. Awesome name. Oh, here's a gank. Oh, he's in the shuttle. I'm just going to say happy hunting. So there's a nice little bit of symmetry here. We've kind of traveled through 100 and something jumps. Maybe 90, I don't know. But we've kind of ended up back where we started. That is there's a sort of beautiful kind of symmetry there. So we've gone through Galente, Minmatar, and Amar space. And now we're going to look And again, this is somewhere that I've never been before. This is quite a beautiful and something that's kind of unique to Eve. So Eve does a couple of things. Like everybody in Eve is more or less a dick to everybody else, and it's kind of beautiful, and it's kind of the way it should be. And I love my Ganky bros. Some days I'm the miner, other days I'm the rock, and that's how it should be. And here we are in one of the most beautiful things that Eve does, which is to honor their dead. And if I think about it too much, I might get a little bit emotional. But we're heading towards a monument, which is a monument for fallen players who have rejoined the stars in real life, and anyone can warp to this monument and leave a can, and they can change the can's name to whatever. I'm just going to scroll back out a little bit. So every one of these cans that you can see, and that is quite beautiful. Every one of these cans has the name of a fallen space bro. Oh, do you know what? I want to do it. Right. Load one of these. I'm gonna do one for my dad. I think he would have appreciated it. Massive nerd that he is. Or was, rather. Just gonna go up to the top here somewhere. Oh, no, that'll do. I'll drop an inertial stabilizer for him. And now I've lost it. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, let's find my container. That one. This is beautiful. Oh, that's... Oh, hang on. Didn't launch yet. Okay. Cargo container. Set name. If I spelled this bloody name right. There we are. So I've left a little monument for my dad. Oh my god, I am getting emotional now.